Hi, I'm Jim Silvernail, a battalion chief with the Metro West Fire Protection District in St. Louis County, Missouri. I'm also a Western Regional Director of the International Society of Fire Service Instructors. Let's talk about the rescue component of SLICE RS. The priorities of structural firefighting remain constant: to save lives, to protect property, and to minimize harmful impacts to the environment. The SLICE RS application has not changed this, nor has it placed a lower priority on rescue.
Rescue always has been, always will be, our strategic priority. That doesn't necessarily make it the tactical priority at any given time. It makes me really nervous when I hear fire chiefs developing rescue modes and I hear officers announcing we're in rescue mode. Brothers and sisters, we are always in rescue mode. We shouldn't be changing our operation because we have a report of people trapped. That is an assumption we make at every fire we go to, and we address the situation based on that assumption. But remember that that's a strategic priority, not a tactical priority. If you can affect more rescue or save more lives or reduce harm by getting water to the seat of the fire faster, that becomes your tactical priority. That's how you achieve your strategic priority of rescue. We have to have the flexibility to do that, and really any good fireground commander and any good fireground officer always has used that flexibility. SLICE RS, I think, emphasizes that it's a flexible and a dynamic decision, not one you simply make once on the fireground and then you can move on to something else. The emphasis of making it an action of opportunity is that you have to constantly address this throughout the incident, not just when you pull up on the scene.
In this first scenario, the crew arrives on the scene. The officer immediately sees the victim and goes to the window. The officer makes verbal contact with the victim and asks the victim to remain calm and asks if he or she can close the bedroom door.
Is your door open? Can you shut your door?
My door's open.
Okay, well shut your door for me, okay? We're coming.
The crew is simultaneously deploying a ladder to the window for a rescue grab. The officer radios a progress report and orders the next new company to assume fire attack. The crew assists the victim down the ladder. Not all rescues immediately present themselves upon initial arrival. Immediate actions may be those that facilitate fire suppression and victim access. In this scenario, the engine crew will arrive to find flames showing from front windows. The crew will begin implementing the SLICE RS application. The officer will begin the size up when a frantic bystander runs up and states, "I think there's a wheelchair-bound person somewhere in the structure." The crew quickly sizes up, locates flow path, keeps the front door closed, and does a rapid reset from the front yard. This must all take place in just a few seconds. Speed is critical. The crew makes quick entry and locates the victim and begins extrication. In this scenario, the immediate action of resetting the fire by external stream application was initiated to facilitate the rescue. It accomplished two purposes. One, to improve conditions for trapped occupants and to increase survivability by lowering heat. And two, to initially control and contain the fire to improve internal access conditions for firefighters. The survivability of occupants in a structure fire is directly related to their exposure to heat and toxic gases and the amount of oxygen available to breathe.
Ventilation limited for the fire means oxygen limited for any victims in the compartment. Unless they're sheltered from the main fire area, a ventilation limited fire that's limited to the point of below 6 to 8% oxygen will have a zero survivability profile for any victims, regardless of where they are in the structure, unless they're protected from the main body of fire.
The SLICE RS application addresses this vital concept utilizing facts from science and research. Cooling the fire first makes conditions better every time. Saving lives will always be the highest priority in the fire service. That will not change, nor will the fire service stop entering structures to make rescues of viable trapped occupants. SLICE RS has not changed this and places the highest priority on saving lives. Rescue must be immediate and initiated once the opportunity is presented. However, as illustrated in previous examples, actual victim removal may be secondary to essential facilitating actions such as immediate cooling of the interior fire atmosphere. From South Bend, Indiana, I'm Jim Silvernail. Be safe.